Good. So we've been building to this point for probably the best part of 6 months, building a specialist machine. So I'm going to sort of do my big it up thing, this great excitement and suspense that we're ready to unveil our spotlight feature for this live expo. This, as I said, this isn't exactly the start of the journey. The journey's already started, and nor is it definitely the end. There's lots more improvement, but it is the point where I invite everyone to join us in this journey. It is the first all-electric line marking machine in the world, completely electric, self-powered. Confessedly, we're not die-hard environmentalists. You won't find us glued to any roads anywhere, I promise you. But we do support the government. So when the current administration set out to its stall for the reduction of carbon, we listened. And when the funding of our sector became heavily reliant on their ability to demonstrate reduction of that carbon, we thought, well, what can we do to help? Something had to be done. But too often though, innovations flock to the new horizon. There's a new horizon, it's all about carbon everything. But we were determined to hold on to those other 2 points, which you've mentioned already, which is durability and safety. There's been a huge amount of innovation over the last periods of safety. You really can't take in how much safer it is, both for the user and the worker. And durability's come a long way with new products. But this is the point where environmental coalesces with those and moves ahead. So rather than listen to me, let's let the innovation do the talking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the all-new ES RoadLiner. Thank you, thank you.
Awesome. So the nation's first, the world's first fully electric line marking machine that can deliver highway grade, high durability lines. So my name is Russell Smorridge. I'm included on the Meon leadership team. I was closely involved with the development of this machine. So work with the team. And as we've mentioned already several times, there's 3 key words that we focused on when developing this machine. So that was safety, durability, and sustainability. So let's unlock those 3 words. So firstly, was safety. So the focus on safety was we wanted to have a machine that was safe for the operator. That's why we opted for a machine, a ride-on, so we have a fully safe here for the operator to utilize the machine. We wanted the machine to be safe for use in urban areas, in tight locations. So this machine is safe for use in tight urban areas where you've got ultimate control by using the pedal system on this machine. We'll come back to that in a moment. And the other point around safety is you wanted to minimise any demand or reliance on hot works. Hence, we've got a machine here that is delivering cold applied lines that are extremely durable. So it brings us on to the durability point. So durability, we needed to build a machine that was going to be fit for the job. It needed to be able to do the big jobs, be out with the big guys. So we've been working with Graco. So Meon worked with Graco for over 20 years. Graco have are known in the market for their engineering excellence and their reliability in the field. There'll be many here within our audience today that could vouch to that. So Graco reliability in the field. So that meant we built our machine around the Graco machines. It meant that it had high durability. And then what's it going to deliver? What it delivered had to be a range of different systems. So this machine can apply water-based products, solvent-based products, 2-pack products, and then finally cold plastic MMA solutions. The most durable line marking systems used in the industry today. And we've got some interesting studies on that which we can share with you later through the day. And then the third point was sustainability. So we wanted to minimise any reliance on combustion engines, hence we've gone for a fully electric system. So that is reducing any emission output. So we have previously had just an electric paint applicator with a petrol powered line driver on the back, and this is a fully electric system. And then the second point here is the noise. So this machine will operate at only 82 decibels. The average diesel vehicle, when it's idles around 100 or 102 decibels. 82 decibels, that variation from 82 to 102. This machine is 1,000 times quieter than an idling diesel vehicle. It's 1,000 times quieter, making it suitable for use in urban areas where we want to be operating at night, so you're not making a lot of noise. Also for conservation areas, so we're not disturbing any of the nature. So with that, I will now hand over to Adrian. Will come through and do some demonstrations using the nation's first fully electric line marking machine, ES RoadLiner. So just while we're watching some of the demos go through there, we're going to run through a few key features around this machine. So that is 3 key areas. So we're going to look at the chassis, and then we're going to look at the output, and then we're going to look at the whole package. So we're looking at the chassis here. So we already mentioned about the durability. It's constructed on a Graco chassis frame, and it comes in at 590 kilos, the full chassis combined, with enough battery power to last for a full 10-hour shift. Then we have on the machine here, we have the material tank. So we can see here the plastic material tank, a 55-litre material tank, which when you've got cold plastic material in there, will take nearly 100 kilos of material. 100 kilos of material is sufficient to do a 100 mil wide line, 1.2 kilometers long. And if you're doing skip lines, so if you're doing your 4 and 2s or 6 and 3s, you can do 3.6 kilometers of line marking with one tank of material. Then the next point here, we have the pressurized bead tank on the front. So that's the fully pressurized bead tank on the front there. So that's distributing glass beads at a consistent rate while you're applying the line. The next key point here on the chassis, it has the automatic gun system. So what we'll see in a moment is we'll see some of the automatic gun system working. We have a auto layout program, so we can actually set it to deliver skip lines without any need for pre-marking. I mean, that will come round in a moment. In addition to that, on the machine itself, we also have a JLog system on there. So with a JLog system, we can then monitor and assess how much material is being pumped through, what pressure you're operating at, and then there's a download point with a USB port as well. So with the coming through to the output, so how much will this machine actually deliver? So the first point we really wanted to point out here is this machine can safely be operated, so it's got a fully hydrostatic control, safely be operated at gradients, so it can work on slopes, and it can be travel at up to 16 kilometers an hour in forward motion, 10 kilometers an hour in reverse motion. So that's when you're traveling between sites or between spots on a highway. And then how much can it pump? So it's got a 4.1 litre per minute pump on board, able to, with a pressurised glass bead system, able to deliver a consistent 150 millimetre wide white line. And with what's on board and what we have, you can, within a shift, within a working day, you can do more than 8 kilometres of 150 mil solid white line, continuous. Okay, you need to top the tanks up within one shift and within the battery, what battery power that you have on board. So with that, we have the ability to, typically when you're applying lines, you'll be running at between 1.5 and 2 kilometers an hour, with the ability to run up to 3 kilometers an hour if you're applying a thinner line, maybe some of the solvent-based and refreshing markings. So this machine, when you've got it with the cold plastic system, so cold plastic in the tank with the reactive glass beads in the pressurized bead system, is going to deliver a highway marking that's going to offer, as you may have seen these numbers already, but there's 60% more visible, so making them safer. So we've done tests on this, so there's 60% more visible at night than a typical conventional road marking. 300% more durable, so they're going to last longer, and it's going to offer up to 90% reduction in carbon emissions if you connect it up to an electric vehicle to tow the trailer. So what do we have in the full package here? So we've got here, we developed this trailer specifically to work with the RoadLiner machine. So the trailer has a payload capacity of 2,000 kilos. So you've got 590 kilos on the machine, giving you plenty of scope to put extra products and material in the back of the trailer. Inside the trailer, we have a electric winch system, so you can winch the machine back in. This has all got an isolated battery system on it, and you can then plug in the machine to recharge. So the machine can be plugged in inside the trailer. It has a connection port on the outside of the trailer, very much like an electric car. So you come back at the end of the day, plug the trailer in, it recharges overnight, and you're good to go the next day. So you unplug and away you go. You've got your full line marking package. We also recommend sticking down the side here a Zrocco hammer jet, so you can then have a full surface preparation and drying system all on board. A little bit of space in the back there for your traffic management equipment. So the trailer itself has got the full chapter 8 on the back, flashing lights, working lights, all connected up to the battery system. So in summary, we can this is designed to get stuff done. This is designed to make it happen. This little machine can do big jobs. So after that, I will now hand over to Andy Tapp from Rutland County Council. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Russell. Good morning, all. I'm Andy Tatt. I'm the interim head of service at Rutland County Council, and I'm going to say, hands up, who knows where Rutland is? And I'm saying that because I know we're not far away, but I know there's a lot of visitors from afar and Ireland and the like. So welcome everybody. It's actually the smallest county in the country, so I'm not surprised if a lot of you didn't know where it was. But so we're near Leicester. My colleague Chris and Oxley spoke this morning. Surrounded by Lincolnshire, Northamptonshire, so it's just west of Peterborough, Stamford really. So, pleased to be here. I'm not talking long, you're pleased to know, so because I know you want to get on and look at the machines and the demo. So, but I just want to go through what we've done and the demo with Rutland. So, Rutland County Council, unlike Leicester, who had a climate emergency, we like to do things a little differently in Rutland. We had a climate change action motion in 2019. So the statement includes a commitment to the action to deal with the climate emergency, which we need to all deal with to 2050. So I actually got involved through LinkedIn with Meon. I knew of Meon many years ago actually, as a small company. I remember I've actually been in the industry over 36 years, but we had a connection, got together, and I was really keen to sort of look at the product. I had experienced MMA products before, but I was really keen to sort of see what this innovation was. So we got together and we basically looked at the reinstatements and Rutland also had us trial this system. So we've had to work really closely with Meon over the last few months. Actually, it's probably 6 months now, going through the product, going through the site, because obviously we had a road closure for it. And we wanted to utilise it with another scheme we was doing, so we didn't have 2 road closures going on because we were doing some other work. It was a whole safety scheme on a corner, which was actually a really bad safety issue where we had cars disappearing off the person's house, so we had to deal with it. So we wanted some good visibility at night, a good long durability. I think I said this morning about safety and durability of this product. That's what we're really keen to utilise. So we worked really close with them. We obviously got an agenda for zero carbon. We continue looking at this project and we're really keen to know about the performance of the system with Meon and actually monitoring the site over the next 6 to 12 months and reporting back. Now that's really key because we need to know, and Meon needs to know in the industry, how this product is performing. So the surface marking works programme was completed on the new asphalt substrate using cold applied systems. Therefore removing the need for hot works on site. Again, safety, removing the need to having hot pitch boilers on site and the like, which I was really keen to promote as well. It included nearly 300 linear metres of 150mm centre line. Meon's commitment to helping the industry reduce carbon went a step further. We're using the concept of the e-powered RoadLiner ECO on display here. The scheme utilises Meon's hard-wearing and highly durable Uniprime and Ultra-Force MMA products and supported 2 of Rutland County Council key objectives. Now, these are really key. So the key to achieve the highest possible safety standards in the accident black spot area, which I've just described, and to make sure that the council's activities achieve the net zero before 2050. Meon estimate that lines themselves offer a 60% increase in night time visibility and 300% more durable. Now that's really key because when we take on traffic management issues and the like, the cost can double, treble. So for me to go in on do a product just once, it might cost me a little bit more initially to put the product down, but if I'm going to save on traffic management and disruption to the road user, it's a definite plus. So that was key for me. So we basically trialled that, and also that it's got a carbon reduction of up to 90%. Again, key on that issue that we've got to do in the products here with this electric vehicle. So I think this is the future. Well, it is the future. It's something we've all got to strive to do. Really, I'm just saying enjoy the day because you'll see all this product and what we can do here. But say we trialled it, cold applied systems to ensure we've got a zero carbon efficiency and a safe and sustainable method, which we've got today. So thank you all. I'll hand back over to Russell. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andy. Really appreciate the collaboration from the local authority there. So, any questions from the audience? If I can't answer it, somebody else you can.
As a council, when are you looking to have thermoplastic taken away?
Yeah, it's a good question. We've got our current contract, we've got a sole provider, Tarmac, with us. The contract actually comes to a conclusion at the end of 23. We're working on if we can do that before with them using these products, but if not, we're certainly going to put it in the spec for the next contract. Because what I'm finding, a lot of authorities don't have it in the specs, and then they continually, if we get priced up for a start, they got conventional thermoplastic lining, which we all know and love, and we don't have this. So it's the key for us. We'll have it all in the spec, so it's all in there to use and priced up. So as soon as I can, really, to be fair, but we are trialling this. So.
And would that go for smaller contractors? Because we do like sort of housing developments, we'll do the junctions and stuff like that. At the moment we're using thermoplastic, but if we want to go and MMA on competing against other people with thermoplastic, we need to know that you're going to be demanding that on all jobs.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, it's all about this product, promoting it. If we can get this, because zero carbon, it's all got to go there. So what you're going to do as a small contractor and a small SME is vital for the industry. You're going to have to do it, else you're going to be, we don't want the products that are going to cause the carbon and like that more. So what you do is spot on. So yeah, thank you.
Just a question about the product, really. How does this product perform on specialist treatments like surface dressing?
Yeah, good, very, very good question, relevant question. We're actually in the process of doing some further development in that area because when you apply this type of line onto surface dressing treatments, you typically end up, the material will soak down into the aggregate and you don't get the same visibility. So we're doing some development in that area, and we're doing some trials with Hampshire, going to be doing some trials with Hampshire County Council in the early next season. So certainly in development, and great question, thank you.